As you prepare to decide the presidency in 2016, you probably know by now Missouri is in a neck-and-neck battle for the White House.
And that means the presidential candidates are focusing on winning the Show Me State. Fox 2's John Brown talked with Governor Mike Pence about this week's big news. So tell us what topics she discussed this time.
We went around the horn. We had a very little amount of time and a whole lot of topics. And Mike Pence made time in his schedule to talk with me, primarily because Missouri is one of those battleground states that Donald Trump and he really needs to win. We talked everything from Hillary Clinton's health to Trump's tax returns and even the national anthem. We begin with his thoughts on Hillary Clinton's comments, though, about Trump supporters.
You could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Anyone who has that low an opinion of millions of Americans should never serve in the highest office in the land.
Not long after that comment, Mrs. Clinton had a health scare. Her advisors later saying it was pneumonia. Is that getting overblown by the media, or is this an issue that warrants this much coverage?
I do think when you're vying for the highest office in the land, the American people have a right to know. They have a right to information.
Pence also released his tax returns this week, and there are calls for Donald Trump to do the same. Trump's son says that would simply be a distraction. So I asked Mike Pence what Trump should do.
Donald Trump will absolutely release his tax returns after the completion of a routine audit. Your viewers should know that we both have already fully complied with what the law requires in filing financial disclosure statements with the Federal Election Commission.
And finally, perhaps the biggest story of the week is the continuing protest during the national anthem. In Missouri, State Senator Jamila Nasheed also sat during the Pledge of Allegiance. What are your thoughts on this type of protest?
Well, it's disappointing to me to see people not standing for our national anthem, but the thing about America is people have the right to be wrong. While we are not a perfect union, we've been steadily advancing to become a more perfect union since the American founding. But for me and my family, for Donald Trump, we'll stand. We're proud of the flag and we're proud of America.
Now, I also asked him why he thinks that he and Donald Trump are suddenly surging in many of the polls in battleground states. He said he feels the message of Make America Great Again is resonating with voters now that they are explaining exactly what that means to them. I'm John Brown, Fox 2 News. Vic?
All right.